Hey guys, hope you're all well. Okay, it's late evening actually, but I am going to try and squeeze a little job on the Enfield. I've been doing all sorts today, running around and things, all my usual stuff. As you can see, the tank's off the BMW. I've been getting my head around all the brackets and things I've got to do in there. So yes, this is still on the go, and as you know, we'll go do the other side of the side panels, which I'm not going to film, just going to get on with that. So yeah, the BMW is still pressing forward, getting things in my mind ready to continue with that. But in the meantime, after popping the question about the special sticker idea on the Enfield and the brilliant response that it's got, we're going to go for it. So if we're going for it, we might as well catch little bits of it and progress. Obviously, this bike was always going to get done. At the end of the day, this was going to get done either special stickered or sold, either or, because I have to do things like this, believe it or not, to earn some wages. So whether it was getting sold or special stickered, it was still going to get done and go out the door. Yeah, because obviously it helps pay the bills. We need to earn money. It's one of them. I'm sure most of you guys wouldn't go to work and say, keep my wages this week, it's fine, to your gaffer. No, we've all got to pay the bills and get on with life, if you know what I mean. So yeah, this is going to be special sticker from the response. Thank you all so much for that, by the way. So yeah, let's do it. Let's just do it. I've had a word with Trace. She's all set for it and happy to continue with it. The one thing I will ask, if we can all make her side of it as easy as possible, because she will deal with all the sales on eBay. If you don't have to, is like, don't message on eBay, because it just gives her loads and loads of extra work. As you can imagine, hundreds of you start messaging on eBay, she's going to open them and find out it's just people saying love the channel and things like that. That's fine. If we can keep them messages to the YouTube like messagey bit, that'll be fantastic. If not, if it goes on eBay, it just gives her more stress. Then that fires back at me, and then that, yeah, it just goes on from there. So if you are interested in special sticker, yeah, if you want to message me personally on Facebook or whatever, and I'll try and answer it. Sometimes I do get buried in messages and I just find it impossible to get to every single one. I'm sure you understand, it can get quite overwhelming. So if we can make her job as easy as possible, that will be fantastic, and I'd really, really appreciate that. Anyway, back on with this. So what I'm going to do, I've got a little bracket to make for this bit here. It's a slotted bracket, and basically it stops the brake plate doing that, spinning around. It's all loose at the minute. You'll see it's in a terrible state, but obviously it's not going to like end up like that. It's going to be absolutely like brand new, this bike is. As you can see, it's as rusty as a Z900. Or is it? Is it that bad? No, it's not quite that bad, is it? Some of you will know what I mean. Just a joke, just a joke. Anyway, let's cut this bracket and do the slots in it and get that tacked on. Okay, that bit you've just watched where I added a bit of music, I had to do because I have no sound. I was talking you all through that little bracket that we've just made. Then I thought I'll just check, see if everything's going all right. So basically go back in the camera, and that's when I realised I had no sound on pretty much all of it. The joys of filming, everybody. It can be a right nuisance at times. I don't even know why it's done it. My microphones are plugged in, my microphones are on. No idea. Anyway, before I wrap it up for today, because it's getting quite late, I'm going to try and do the bracket for the side mount number plate. So we've got the, where is it? We've got the actual plate. I've just got to make the hood for that goes over the light, and obviously cut the hole out here for the light. But we're going to do the bracket for it. Let's get this bit of plate here. So we've got this. This is a bit thicker. This is about 2 mil. Make it a bit stronger so it doesn't vibrate around too much. So we've got to do something that mounts to here and mounts to there. And obviously goes back with a bit of an angle on there for that plate I've just shown you to weld on. So let's lay this out and at least get that done before we wrap it up. I'm hoping before the weekend is over, I've got pretty much all the fabricating done on this bike, so I can pull it apart. Might be Sunday night or Monday morning. We'll see how far we get. As you can see, I've got the seat done. That's just all tacked in place, ready to weld up again when everything else comes apart. We've got the springs on, that's all good. Yeah, so when it comes apart, all that'll be welded up properly. Seam it all up down there and dress it all up and so on. And yeah, we've got a little outrigger to do here for the rear brake pedal. That's not going to take a lot of doing. I'm definitely changing the mudguard mounting points because I don't like them. Just make them into, you know, yeah, I'm definitely going to chop them off and just do something a bit nicer there, because we want it looking nice for whoever ends up with this bike. Anyway, let's try that bracket. Hopefully we're going to continue having sound. Okay, here's what we need to do. So we need the centres of the axle and that stud there, which is 60 mil. Right, let's start with 20 mil in. Ooh. This is where we're going to have the holes, sort of. And then we do that 60 mil. Hold on. Which is there. So let's run that down. Right. And that one, like so. I'll tell you what, that'll work out all right. Just the thickness of the rule, that'll do it. And again, my really basic ways of laying stuff out. So that's going to be cut out, that bit there. Then obviously all that's going to be gone. Just trying to think what's going to be best to do this. Alright, let me just sort out how far I need this down to get away from the rear sprocket. Okay, what I'm going to do first is cut this top piece off, just get it out of the way. Right, I've got some scribbling done on my bit of plate, so I'm just going to pop a hole in the middle of the two forks that are going to the fixing points, and then cut into them. I'm not very good at explaining this, am I? I think I'm tired. Drilling an hole in the what's it to the thingy and the doodah and the, yeah, that. I'll do. There we go. Right, I'll slip down there with the grinder, but I've got to just open these two holes up here to the correct size. And then cut down here, fold it, and we'll be about there. It's taking shape. Right, what we're going to do now is undo this one, because it's going to rest on there. Basically this will be going between that big nut and that nut. So this top one is just got to have a bit of a dog leg in there, so it goes back to sit on the surface of the bracket we made. Job done. So literally it's got a dog leg in. Let's see how much. About 10 mil. Okay, let's just jiggle this about a little bit. It's got to go about 10 mil, like I say. I think the magnets are about at it on this thing. We shouldn't be far off with that. Right, we've got holes. It's getting a bit dark. Nights are drawing in. It's getting dark out there already. I don't like it. Right, I've got to hurry up. Try and get at least this little bit done. Cut a bit more of this off. Right, I think we're about sorted on that bit. That sits there nice. As you can see that. So we've got to fold this back end now down there at an angle and then trim it off. And that should do us for today. Right, let's get this fold in. Ooh, that's close. Yeah, that'll go. Just about fit it in the jaws of the vise. Am I doing that the right way? Yes, I am. Won't be the first time I've folded something the wrong way. Right, I'm going to trim that off. It'll be easier trimmed off. Yeah, so that sits in the vise. I'm just going to cut down there and make it a lot easier. Someone's come to see where I am. Hello, mate. Come on then. We're nearly done. We're nearly done for the day, mate. Yeah. Not far now. Good boy. You've been asleep. You just got up, eh? You just woke up, are you? Won't be long now. Right, let's try that. I've just been cutting there. I've just realised the time. I'll get myself into trouble. It's 9:15 at night. No, right. I'm going to fold this. Normally I have to cut into it that way, but I'm not going to do that after realising it's that late. Come on, magnets. Hold on. Come on. It's going. That looks about right. Yeah, so we'll do it tomorrow now. I'm not firing the grinder up again. Just got to take that bit off. Probably put a little bit of a radius on there. Then we've got to pop holes in here. And they'll weld through, basically, onto there like so. Right, let's just go and try it on the bite, see how we're looking. Okay, right, it might, not sure what the lighting's going to be like. I'll say it's pretty dark outside. Normally I rely on the light streaming through the windows for filming. And I've got no extra light in this side. Anyway, that should drop onto there. Let's spin the knot on. Like so, that one on there. And then tomorrow, next video for you guys, we'll get that done. Get the little hood on here and cut the hole for the rear light. That'll do it. Tidy enough. Right, just been messing with the camera, see if we can brighten it up a bit. Is that any better? It looks it. So yeah, tomorrow, next video, I'll get all that shaped up nice, get the holes popped in there, and obviously that'll go on there then. Normally I tuck them in quite close to the wheel, obviously not dangerously close. Get the hood on here and the rear lighting. I should do it. That little job will be finished tomorrow. Whew. There we go. Like I say, next video I am going to get that bit finished, and then we will move on to the little outrigger for the rear brake, and then break these old brackets off for the rear mud guard. And then that is all the fabrication done. We can pull this thing apart. So it's going to sort of come on quite quickly, if you know what I mean. As soon as I break it apart, I'm going to chop all the old spokes out the wheels, and literally we're going to be building up a powder coating pile, which will be nice, and we'll get it all off. We'll see how special sticker sales go, because like I said, I'd like to pull this motor completely to bits. All new bearings, piston rings, everything, literally replace everything and get all the motor coated black, because I think it'll look really nice with everything else. I've thought about, because I said black and silver, I think I actually might go black and cream. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. I think it'd look nice with all the engine done properly. I know there's people out there, fans of all the the polished bits, but I think doing it all black, it'd be a bike that's very usable with less polishing maintenance. So yeah, we'll see as we go along. But anyway, the special stickers should be on eBay as you're watching this. Should be. I've got more stickers coming. I've ordered more, so if there's any delays, I'll let you know what Tracy's going to do, because obviously last time, like I say, it did cause a certain amount of stress between us, but we've had a good chat about it. Tracy's going to do, she's going to do the posting once a week. So if you don't get them straight away, don't panic. She'll probably do the posting on a Wednesday, Thursday or Friday, whatever, towards mid to end of week, each week. And to save her keep jumping on it every single day, because she has her own work to do, and she's going to put a day aside each week to get these out. So like I say, if we can lay off doing loads of messages on eBay, that would be fantastic, because it'd be one less thing for her to deal with, because she does all that side of it, because she does it far, far, far better than me. I'm useless at it. So yeah, at least with Trace doing it, everything will be right and correct and absolutely perfect. Anyway, that'll do. Like I say, next video we'll just continue. I'm going to continue on this all weekend till it is at a stage where I pull it apart. At least I've got my bench back. I can get on with doing more work on different things that I've got to do. Anyway, I think that'll do. Once more, thank you all again for going over to the other channel. Really appreciate that. I'm sure many of you now have seen the video with me and Matt messing about in Wales. Had great fun doing that, and we plan more. So watch out for that one. Anyway, cheers for watching, guys. Take care.